This podcast is sponsored by Pooks.ai. Dive into a revolutionary reading experience with personalized ebooks and audiobooks, tailored just for you. Discover your next favorite book at Pooks.ai for free. That's POOKS.ai.
How reflective learning boosts your personal learning environment. Discover how reflective learning and personal learning environments transform the way we learn, with tips and tools for personalized education. How reflective learning shapes your personal learning environment. Hey, so I've been thinking a lot lately about how we actually learn and grow, especially outside of classrooms and formal settings. The way we interact with knowledge every day isn't always straightforward. One thing that really stands out to me is something called the reflective learning process. It's like this mindset or habit where instead of just soaking in information, you pause, think about what you just learned, and figure out how it actually applies to you. Imagine this. You've spent some time learning a new skill or topic. Maybe it's a language, coding, or something creative like photography. Instead of rushing on to the next thing, you take a moment to ask yourself, what did I find challenging? What worked well? How can I do better next time? That's reflective learning in a nutshell. It's really about being intentional about your learning journey, and it makes the whole process way more meaningful. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This reflective habit ties directly into the idea of a personal learning environment. This is basically all the tools, techniques, and spaces you use to help yourself learn better. It's personalized, tailored to how you learn best and what you want to focus on. For example, some people might rely on digital apps, online courses, or even AI-driven platforms that adjust the experience based on their progress. Others might keep a journal, join study groups, or mix and match various methods. Whatever your style, your personal learning environment is uniquely yours. Speaking of AI, I can't ignore how AI personalized learning is shaking things up in education today. We're no longer stuck with one-size-fits-all lessons. AI can track how we absorb material, recognize when we're struggling, and then tweak content to meet our needs exactly. It's almost like having a tutor who gets you. This is a huge win because it lets us spend more time reflecting on what matters rather than being frustrated or bored. One tool I recently came across that's aligned with this personalized learning approach is Pooks.ai. Pooks AI lets you create your personalized book now, absolutely free. Imagine being able to gather all the topics you want to learn about, add your own notes, and build a custom resource that's totally tuned to your style. That's a great example of putting personal learning into practice. It helps make reflection easier because you can revisit your notes anytime and track your own growth. So, why does the reflective learning process matter so much when we talk about personal learning environments? Well, without reflection, learning can feel pretty passive. We often absorb information only to forget it quickly or fail to apply it. Reflective learning challenges us to connect the dots so what we're studying sticks more and becomes useful in real life. Plus, it encourages a growth mindset, the understanding that our abilities can improve with effort. When you reflect, you begin to see mistakes not as failures, but as stepping stones, which can boost motivation and make learning more enjoyable. If you're curious about how to start your own reflective learning journey, here are a few simple tips. Keep a learning journal. Write down what you learned each day, what was easy or tough, and questions you want to explore. Set aside thinking time. After reading or practicing something new, spend 5 minutes just thinking about what you got from it. Ask yourself open-ended questions. Why does this matter? How can I use this knowledge? What did I miss? Interact with others. Talking about your learning with friends or peers often sparks insights you hadn't considered. Use technology mindfully. Tools like AI in education can help personalize and track your progress, but don't forget to pause and reflect offline too. Reflective learning and a personal learning environment go hand in hand because both put you at the center of the experience. It's about learning smarter, not harder, and genuinely enjoying how you grow. With today's tools and platforms like Pooks AI, personalized education has never been more accessible or fun. If you want to make the most of your learning journey and see it flourish, I definitely recommend trying out a reflective approach. And hey, while you're at it, check out Pooks.ai. Create your personalized book now for free. It's a great way to collect your thoughts and keep everything organized in one place. Thanks for listening and happy learning.